Hello, this is some additional help for Activity 2.4.1, Summarization Discussion. So this video is just going to quickly review the instructions in a way that perhaps makes it a little bit easier for you to understand, and also so you can visually see what it's supposed to look like. So for summarization discussion, this is a discussion post, meaning that you're going to be posting a response to a question, and then you are also going to be responding to another student's post in a very respectful, detailed, as well as helpful manner. So the instructions say that you need to write a 350-word response that answers the following question. And again, this is going to be answered as a discussion board post, and then you're going to respond to one other student. So here is the question. During the early industrialization period, what do you think had the biggest impact on America and why? And this is your opinion based on everything that we have reviewed so far in this unit. We have spoken about the growth of industry, so industrialization, immigration, urbanization, and other challenges, such as imperialism. So you need to choose between the following topics. So out of these four right here, industrialization, immigration, urbanization, and imperialism, which one do you think had the biggest impact on America and why? So in your 350-word response, you need to make sure that in addition to meeting this word requirement, that you provide two details and evidence that support your claim. So the evidence needs to come from this class, so you'll have to go back and look for evidence in the previous lessons. Or if you really need to go to an outside source because you don't feel like the lessons are enough, you can do that as well. But keep in mind that you cannot copy and paste. You will have to redo any assignment if you copy and paste. Make sure that you summarize things that you see on other websites in your own words, and always provide the link to the source material. So that way I know that it's not your original ideas, but I know that you're rewriting it, and you're giving your source credit for their views and for their ideas. It also gives you this chapter on early industrialization, and so you can always use this link, use anything in your class, or even a different outside source. So again, pick one, and then you're going to write your response. And it asks you to follow the format that's listed. And you need to have a topic sentence, a concrete detail from the source, a commentary, so your opinion, commentary, detail, commentary, concluding sentence. So 350 words. You don't have to follow the format exactly, but the reason we have these is so that you learn how to write accordingly. So how do you write 350 words? Well, you add a lot of details and commentary and a concluding sentence as well as a topic sentence. So if you're struggling to write this response, follow this format below. And there's an example of the format below. We're not going to take a look at that right away. Actually, we're not going to take a look at it in this video, but feel free to look at it on your own time. And also, the same thing with this video. Feel free to pause it. You can look at the instructions. You can go back and rewind anything that I may have said and you didn't understand. Maybe you need more clarification. So feel free to pause this video and go back and watch it again. All right, so I want to take a look here at steps that you need to take in a much easier way to understand. So step one, you're going to read the question. The question is, during the early industrialization period, what do you think had the biggest impact on America and why? So again, this is regarding this unit that we just read about. So you've read the question, and now you're going to write your 350-word response. You're going to pick any of these topics to write about. You're going to go back and do a little bit more research in the lessons, in the link that was provided in the instructions, or even on your own on a different website, and you're going to write your 350-word response, as well as make sure that you provide two details and evidence to support your claims. So give us two facts, two supporting details from the readings at the minimum. You might want to write more, seeing as how you have 350 words to write. And then you're going to write a detailed response to a peer's post. I get a lot of questions about, well, how do I know how many words that I wrote. So if you're using Google Docs, and Word and even Libre or OpenOffice are very similar, let's say you're in a document and you want to find out how many words you have written. There is generally a tab here called Tools, and you're going to do word count. And it'll tell you, okay, so far I have written, well, that's just the highlighted, sorry, 112 words. It even tells you how many characters you have and how many pages you've written. So yeah, use this tool button to tell you how many words that you have written. Then you're going to go here to your summarization discussion, and you can write your response on a Word document, or if you want to write it directly into the discussion, you can, and you're going to write a new thread. And then you're going to write your response or add your attachment if you've written your response in a separate file here. And then, of course, you are going to go through, and once you have submitted that, I'm going to cancel it because I don't have anything to post, but once you have submitted that, you're going to go through your peers' posts, and you're going to read them, and then you're going to respond by hitting this reply button, and that's where you're going to write your response. Please do not write, "I agree," or "good job." Make sure you say, "I agree because," and then I would say write at least 2 to 3 sentences. 1 sentence, you will not receive full credit. 2, you will receive credit, and 3, if it's a extremely detailed response, you're going to receive full credit for that reply, because you do get graded separately. You get rated for your post, which is 80% of your grade, and then you get 20% of your grade from your comment to your peers. Now, if you need some ideas on how to get started, a topic sentence can include something like, "During the early industrialization period, I think that blank," so it could be, "I think that immigration had the biggest impact on America. I believe this because," and then you could go into your reasons and your proof from the readings, your examples from the readings. If you need a transition sentence, you need to get started on another paragraph, you could say, "Another reason that I believe immigration had the biggest impact on America during the early industrialization period is because," and then again you would have your proof. And some people have a hard time wrapping up their paragraphs, and you can write for this paragraph. You don't want to do this for large essays, but for this paragraph or this 350 word short essay, you can write "in summary" to start your conclusion. And then you would summarize the topic, what you believe and why, and the proof that exists for why this was the most influential and had the biggest impact on Americans during the early industrialization period. So if you have questions, please make sure to reach out to your teacher. You can contact them through chat, email, phone, or even text messaging. Thank you and have a great day.